Okay, Chief, we can go back to the cow. Now, question 2. The 2024 ICC Men's T20 World Cup is scheduled to be co-hosted by the West Indies, the West Indies and the United States. Mr. Dlamini is a businessman from South Africa. He is planning to travel to USA to watch the World Cup matches. He downloaded the following table of exchange rates to help him understand the prices that he will have to pay while traveling. Okay, now this is the table over here of the exchange rate, US dollar, amount of rands needed for, I cannot really see this, and you zoom in, can okay, amount of rands needed for 1 unit of foreign currency. So you can see $1 is equivalent to 18 rand 721.412 rands. Are we together? Euro is equivalent to 20 rand 481616 rands. Okay. Then again, up its amount of rands needed for 1 unit of foreign currency, again still the same. Foreign currency we are, so one Indian rupee, Jamaican dollar, Japanese yen. Okay. So now they are saying use the above information to answer the following question. Define the term exchange rate. That's the first question. Exchange rate. How do you define exchange rate?
Exchange rate, exchanging your currencies.
Okay. Exchanging of currencies. Okay, maybe because Poricha Londo. Singati exchange rate is the cost of a country's currency compared to other countries' currencies. I think maybe something similar, like, because now when we speak of exchange rate, we speak of the is the value, not the cost. The value of a country's currency compared to other countries' currencies. That's the exchange rate. Are we together? Second. Are you still there, Chief? So the cost of one's currency in relative to other countries' currency. I hope because I can respond. So we can move on to question 2.2, because if it's better because na backup uzayifumana ku YouTube if misishileyo. Okay. How many South African rands are needed to purchase $1 US? Okay. Now utheni apha ku 2.2.
Value of the value of a country's currency compared to other countries' currencies.
Yes. Okay. So mase ku 2.2. Ku 2.2 uphendule wathini? Yes, tell the genius. Or man bendukushiya ne, because ndiyabona ingathi ikhona ihiccup eyenzekayo on your side. Okay, now man bendipusha mna on my side so that uzayifumana ku YouTube. Now, how many South African rands are needed to purchase $1 for 2 marks? So we said that these are the rands that we need compared to other countries. So the rands that we need to purchase $1, this is $1. We need 18.7. It's 18.72141 rands. So this is how much we need to purchase $1. Then we move on to 2.4. They are saying to 2.3. From the table above, states the currency.
2.2 ngu-19 rand.
So from the table above states the currency that are weaker than the South African rand. State the currency that are weaker than the South African rands. So now when we check the rands, because remember, all these currencies are rands. So by jongaring up asibona ntoni? Iyakhikha ke network yakho andikuva, so hence the push. So if you notice all this amount and is highlighted green,
Ndiyavakala ngoku.
ndiyakuva ngoku. So uthini ke u-2.3?
2.3 Indian rupee no Jamaican dollar ne Japanese yen.
Okay, wonderful. So these ones. So this question from the table below, state the currencies. So you have stated it's Indian rupee, so you understand that one, which is good. Then we move on to 2.4. Using the currencies listed above, state which the strongest currency against the South African. Which is the strongest currency? State which the strongest currency against the South African rand was.
British pound.
British pound. Yes, you are correct. British pound is there because British pound is how much is the British pound? British pound yako 24 rand 0.68298
cents.
Okay. Then we move on to 2.5. Mr. Lamini saw that the approximate ticket price for the matches on the internet. So now group stage per match, group stage per match is $6. Super 8 and semi-finals, or Super 8 and semi-finals, $25. Ne? $25 to pay for that once. So upper it group stage per match. So if you want per matches. So now let's see ke ngokuthwani ngaye. Yena uzodecide ubukela ntoni. 2.5. What will calculate the difference in rands between the cost of a ticket for a group stage match and a semi-final match. Round off your final answer to 2 decimal places. So we want the difference in rands between what? Between the group stage per match, then the Super 8 and semi-final. Okay. So, but if we want this amount in the difference in rands, how can we calculate that? Ucinga singenza njani? Or like
andikuvange network ibisokolisa.
Okay. So they want the difference between the group stage per match and the super final. But now they want the difference in rands. So how can we get that difference in rands? There are more than one method. So when
say convert into rands.
okay, so with the first step, let's convert everything into rand. So you are saying let's convert $6 into rands. So how do we convert the $6 into rands?
Ndiyilibele ke ngoba bakonvertwa njani.
Okay. Now it's easy, ne? Because all these go on since, ne? Since as it's €1, it's €1, it's one, it's one, it's one, it's one. Whenever you are wanting, you are having maybe Indian pound, you are going to multiply with the values of the rands that you have. Because in one, that's easy. When you are from $1, because you know from one to it's $1 to 18 rand, it's one is to something. So now we are going to multiply $6 multiplied by 18.7 to 1412. Are we together? This is the method that you can use, or else if you feel like you want to use this one, you multiply with what you want over what you have, right? Ne? So you can take that 6 and say, okay, what do I want? I know that each dollar here is given as 1, and this one is given as 18 point something. So I will multiply with what I want. What I want is 18,721412 according to the table. And what I have is what is 1 according to the table. So which will give you the same answer. So what are you getting?
Uh, $112,328472.
112,
328472.
328472.
72.
Okay. Then again, we have to convert also the semifinals, right? So how do we convert the second one? The Super 8 and semifinals, we are doing the same approach. So you are going to take the $25 and multiply it by 18 again. 721,412. Then what are you getting? What are we getting? There's a comma here. Come on, Abandon.
And side genre.
Okay. Now I'm getting 468, 468, 0353, 0353. I hope you are getting the same answer.
Sifumani answer fanayo.
Okay, because of time, move. So if you are getting this, then ube difference because the difference akuthiwe in rand, then uzothatha enkulu 468 rand 0353 usubtract le incinci which is 112 rand 328472. Go for the calculator. What will you be getting? Sorry? Okay, but uzasifumana pha ku YouTube le ndawo ishekileyo phinda sizaphinda sibuye
Nasi sivelile ke ngoku.
okay. Eight, 4, 7, 2. Then we are getting 355, comma 70686828. So this is our answer.
355,706
828 cents.
to 8.
Okay, then we are done with this one. This question, it was question 2.5.1. In 2.5.2, okay, or masenze a second option. Omnye would say, okay, mna menero, what I did decide ukuba mandinga i-convert iqala mandibese ndifuna i-difference in dollars, then converted the difference. So yena udecide uba makathini makathatha u-25 minus u-6, $25 minus $6, then that will give him $19. So because now you know that, okay, so I will only convert this $19, then athathe the $19, I convert, I multiplying imali rent, remembering that the rent is 18 from the table, irand yakho, you remember it's 18,721,412. Then uthethe ngocofoza i-calculator without sweating. Then again, we are getting the same answer, which is 355706828. So there are many ways of killing a cat. I don't know why but yeah, the saying has been that way for as long as I can remember. Okay, masize ku 2.5.2. Mr. Dlamini and his business. Remember, as news uzosifumana pha ku YouTube, uzophinda ungene kula channel yami ka YouTube uzayibona le live session awushekeleyo ne, because ngoku ndine session enzoba nayo pha ngo-9 enthi ndifuna just to wrap out u-2.5.2, then wena uqhubekeke nayo le ntsika le question paper, especially as part of finance, uyigqibe yonke i-finance uyotsho kwi-tariffs, then ndizaphinda ndibuye ndizakwenza ividiyo still ndizifake pha ku-YouTube kandigqibele le session njengoba ndinayo ngoku. So kufuneka usubscribe phana kula channel yam kwenzela uzomane uzibona ii-videos ka zikhoyo ndizazipublishe izinto izazenza ke ngoku. Okay, Mr. Dlamini and his business partner Pilani and Polani wants to attend 3 groups stage matches, 1 Super 8 match and 1 semi-final match. They have a budget of 3,800 to purchase these tickets. Verify showing all calculations whether they have enough money to purchase. So how many people who Mr. Dlamini, his business partner, Filani and Olani wants? So there are 3 people that want to buy this, to watch.
Buy the ticket.
Yeah. So now the easiest thing that I could think of is to convert le mali banayo to $8. Are we together? Because the ticket will be sold in dollars. So the amount, the budget that they have is 3,800. Then if we convert it to dollars, now remember, we said Iran. Okay, let's go to the page where eline table yetu. This is the page. The strongest WPK amount is 3,800. So bonabane 3,800 a budget, right? So if banana 3,800, banana 3,800. So we take that 3,800 of them, of theirs. Then now sifuna ndoni sifuna $1. Sithe $1 is equal to 18 rand. So you multiply that formula yethu. If you are from this side, from the bigger one to the small, from the smaller one, because rand stay in, you can divide by it. Nezikwi option onozenza. One will say, okay, since ngobe ndisuka kwi-dollar ndisiya kwi-rand multiply ile, so xa ndisuka kwi-dollar, xa ndisuka kwi-rand ndisiya kwi-dollar, ndiza divide by the same amount of rands. Is it making sense?
Ever.
Okay. 7, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2. For the calculator. I'm getting 202976143. What are you getting on your side?
So I calculate again, bro.
Okay.
Money answer 1.
Okay, so you are getting 202.
97.
976 what?
This one
43 dollars. Okay. So now in dollars, this is what they have in terms of dollars. Then say I'm check okay, how much are the tickets? So by joining the tickets for each group stage, it's $6. So bona bathe bafuna image ezinjani qala. So which means how many matches do they want? Bathe Dlamini and Tolani wants to attend 3 group sessions. So each group session, each group classes, each group stage matches, they will be 3 and 1 in each one of these. Ne? Are we together? So through groups. So which will, so now as calculator again ukupana, they have a budget of 3,000 to purchase these tickets. They have. So we assume that each is having that budget. Yeah? So what we are going to do, we are going to say, okay, for each group, how much is the group? Say, image is $6. So they want to attend 3. So we are going to calculate how many. We are going to take $6. We multiply it by 3 because they want to attend 3 matches. Then over here, they want to attend how many matches? Super 8, 1 match and 1 match. So each person will need $25. Ne? So it's $25 multiplied by 1 because they will attend 1 match. Ne? Then for the second one, again, they will attend 1 match. Again, they will need another $25. Ne? Then when you add up this, what are you getting? What are you getting?
So I calculate again, bro.
Remember, this is for each person. Then after you get the answer, so you multiplier, go 3 because now sithathe mhlawumbe umuntu oyi-1 sathi uzobukela 3 matches uzadinga $6 aphinda adinge $25 aphinda adinge $25 for 1 match. Then what are we getting?
68.
60? 68. So we are getting $68. Then we take that $68 because bangapha babantu bathathu, then 68 multiplied by 3 will give us what? You multiply by 8.
204.
It's
204.
So now it's $204. So this is the amount they will need. But how much they have, this is the amount they have. But this is the amount they will need. So by Jongaring, is the amount they have enough? They need
no, but
they have 202. So now to answer their question, the answer will be no. They don't have enough money. Ne? Yeah. So this is how to answer it. Answer Risha ngolhlobo or uthathe le mali ube yiyo le uzayiconvert uyise kwi-rands. Lo 204 convert umsa kwi-rand 204 umthi multiply by la 18 being 18 comma 7 721412. Go for the calculator. So this is another option. Once you get here, you can start here for this option. And the highlight here where you can start here. So what are we getting? It's 204.
3,819 comma 16,
3000,
comma 16, 80,
168
48.
048. Okay. Then by Jonga Rengengo, this is the amount in terms of rents that they will need. Are we together? This is the amount in terms of rent that they will need. How much do they have? We were told that they have 3,800, but they need more than 3,800. They are short of the 19 rand and something. Yeah, so still they are under budgeted. So they abazukwazi ukuyifumana whatever they want. So this is how to answer that question. So okay, because due to time sizokuma apho, but ndizaqhubekeka ndiyenze le on YouTube. In fact ngizoyiqalela phansi ndiyenze kakuhle ibe proper as question ku YouTube so that if ube ne back should